Welcome everyone to Rich River Premier League 360. My name's Ben Patton and Richard Kayoff is back on deck this week. How are we, Richard?
Cheers, good.
Season's over, we're in the finals. 5 teams gone, 4 teams in, 1 new team in the finals.
Yes, that's good.
So
that's real good. Who's that? Turtles.
The Turtles.
Oh, they're not really a new team. They've formed, not new to this competition, but they formed a long time ago.
Yeah, they did. But then we'll go through round 9, the final round, and Reluctant Heroes had a pretty easy win over the Power Faders, the Wooden Spooners for the year, Power Faders.
Yep.
137 to 110, so a pretty easy win really.
Yep.
You won't know who Chewy is, I was getting Chewy there.
Yeah, John Tomlinson.
Yeah.
I know that.
38, not a bad score for him. Kev Drennan 36. Steve Jones 32 and Brendan Kelly 31. So, pretty consistent. And Dean Nolker 33, Freddie Harrison 30 for the Power Faders. They did have 2 others play that week, but they're not really worth mentioning because I think they're about 23 and 24 points. So not even worth it really. So that's why they've got the Wooden Spooners this year. The Power Faders pretty ordinary really.
Turtles defeated Loose Cannons 134 to 128. Neil Hall, standout performance, 41.
Yeah, for the whole weekend he was a standout. Really.
Back markers on a Saturday, 41 points. That's awesome.
Some good prep. He might have been a bit
over
fired
in King Island. Flying back at the minute
today. Yeah, he might have been a bit fired up, a bit scared about that little plane trip over, and
they got over safe. Apparently the weather was perfect.
Yeah,
perfect, and the courses are amazing.
Photo from Dale to show that they're there. I said you still got to get home, don't forget. So hopefully they make it home today. But
Joel Watson 31, that's probably a fairly poor score for Joel considering the sort of month he's had.
Yeah, he's had a pretty ordinary month, I would have thought.
He had a great month.
He went missing there for a little bit.
A couple of weeks ago and holding one. And
he might have been on the Saturday.
I'm talking overall.
Anyway. And Flipper Wilson 30 to round out their score, and that got him into the finals, got him the 4th spot. Pretty good effort by those guys. Pretty
ordinary scores from the others.
Yeah, Loose Cannon just keep rolling on the way they have all year.
Cinderella Boys in a close one over the Fockers, 131 to 127. Was that anything?
No, not really. It was just they had a chance to get in the finals, the Cinderella Boys, and they needed the Turtles obviously not to win, but they did, so that stopped them. So they got close. They had a better percentage than the Turtles. It was only they didn't win enough games.
So that's poor form leading into the finals for Fockers, or do you think they just sort of took it a little easy on that?
We did have a little mention of that last week. They had they had a draw last week. They lost the week before, so that's 2 losses and a draw in the last 3 weeks. They're not really taking any form into the finals. So I reckon they'll go out in straight sets again. Three final series in a row gone. And that'll keep Stuart Manser quiet for another year, I reckon. And Pete Durant been very ordinary this year too in that side, So he was a lot more consistent over the last couple of seasons. I think that's got a bit to do with it, and he'll need to stand up in the finals to give him any hope of a
maybe suggest a sneaky lesson before the final start.
Well, he hasn't had one this year. No. He kept bagging me out last year when we had lessons and if he didn't have a good score. But as I remember, he was a lot more consistent over the last couple of seasons. So probably something in
going it alone isn't
maybe
the best thing anyway. If that's what you choose to do.
He knows the phone number of the pro shop, so any time.
Yep.
And the final match was a good one. Dirty Divots defeated the Teacups. This was another one that really could have shaped the finals, and the Teacups needed to win to get the first ladies or mixed team into the finals, but couldn't quite get it done. Stroke on the back markers might have had them done, I think. Dirty Divots is too good. Jason Scott 38, Andrew Twatter 33, Paul Carey 32, and Backbone by reports was flying. Matty Young, he was flying after the first 9 holes. He was 2 under or something, and must have put the handbrake on and lost it. Only finished with 32, but was firing by all reports early on in the round. So that's probably good form for him going into finals.
Very good.
And the Teacups just unlucky, just didn't have the
next
depth.
year. I reckon a year. Yeah. Next year. The ladies start up their Premier League shortly too. That'll give some of them a bit of practice.
A little pre-season into the main event next year again. So. Granddad's had the bye. They didn't really have any chance of making it, but good scores by Blair and Terry. Blair with 41 and Terry Jeffries with 40. So good effort by them to finish off the season and give them a bit of confidence for next year. Yep. As we've mentioned, the ladder finished off with the Fockers on top, only by percentage to the Dirty Divots.
They were 2 points ahead, weren't they?
Yeah, sorry, they had a draw in there, so they were 2 points clear and percentage clear as well. And Reluctant Heroes and the Turtles round out the top 4 with the same amount of wins there, and percentage just separating them.
So percentage didn't dictate who got into the 4 or missed out?
No, we had a couple of awards, nothing major this week. We didn't really hear much in the shop during the Saturday or during the week, but Sook of the week I had to give to the Dirty Divots as a whole team. They were a bit down.
Well, they were worried.
Yeah, they were very scared.
If we lose and everyone else wins, we're going to miss out, and we don't deserve to miss out.
We can go from 2nd to 7th or something like that. Harley Williams was whinging about, and Jay Scott, oh no, we can miss out. And
that could have been just their motivation to do well that day.
Maybe, I don't know. I think they were scared of losing to the hybrid team, the Teacups, I think, and a few of them said, oh, if we lose, we're not coming next week, and all this sort of stuff. So, not the attitude I think they need to go into the finals, but hey, they got the job done, and they're second on the ladder and going for 2 premierships out of 3 years. So they're there, but definitely Sook of the week, I think. Hero of the week, you mentioned it before, Neil Hall, 41 points. Got the team over the line, got them into their first final, so he has to definitely get the 41 points. And look out for him next week, I reckon. We always come home from we always come home from Barnbougle, and someone always fires pretty well, and he's gone over, played a pretty tough course, I reckon, for the last couple of days. He'll come back and might find this a snack again, and look out for another 40 plus points from him, I reckon. So, they could be a danger, the Turtles, from 4th, I think.
If they win this week?
If they win this week, they've got to win. Otherwise, they're gone. So we do head into the finals, and the Fockers play the Dirty Divots, and this is to go straight in the grand final.
Yep.
They get a week off if they win this week. I'm going to go Dirty Divots because, as I said, I think the Fockers are gone. I reckon they're going to lose in straight sets.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yep, good. Yep, good. And the elimination final, Reluctant Heroes and the Turtles, will be a close one because Reluctant Heroes haven't been great, and the Turtles being okay on the weekend. And as I said, Neil firing, Joel's probably due to have a good one. So I know he's spoken to Jeff Stevenson and all that about making sure they're right to play on Saturday before they head off to Albury and that in the afternoon. So he's pretty keen, Joel, to get a win, as they all are. So it's going to be a tough one.
I reckon Turtles.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go Reluctant Heroes just. They've been there before, but that will be a good one. I reckon that'll be the match of the round. So I reckon the Dirty Divots will do it easy, and Reluctant Heroes just.
Can you imagine Premiership night with the Turtles if they happen to get up?
What we've heard when they've gone on their trips away, they could end up anywhere. So I might join them. Good night. So we look forward to the finals this week. Bad luck to all the teams that have missed out. Start thinking about your teams for next year. That'll be good. Thanks to 4X again. Great sponsorship throughout the year, and
thank you very much. Thanks to Amy
for all her hard work in the background. Again, any stories that keep popping up to shell out, we can get them on here. Any photos would be great as well. So thank you, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks very much. Bye.